friends, it is Friday and today is the afternoon and we're going to do some writing and just a little fun afternoon out. I'm going to go to the library to try to get those books that I was going to read for the reading challenge extended because I haven't read most of them. And then we're going to head over to Barnes & Noble so I can do some writing among human beings. It's not actual writing, I'm just kind of still planning out the series, and I will tell you in this video what the series is all about, so stay tuned for that. So let's head off to the library. Well, that was easy enough. Apparently they had already been automatically renewed. I have no idea why, but that's good news, and that means I can get all these books read because I'm determined. Even though it didn't happen in October, I'm determined to get them read because it just makes me angry that I didn't get to read them in October like I wanted to. So we're going to read them in October/November because they're not due back till the 11th. So that sounds good. Now let's head off to the next book-themed place, Barnes & Noble. I'm going to do some writing, but I'm also going to, I think, get a tea. And because I've already had 2 coffees today. And, look around a little bit. I don't have any money to buy anything, but, you're in Barnes & Noble. You might as well look around, right? So let's head over there. I wore the sweatshirt because we've been cold in our apartment all day. So I thought, I'm going to come outside and I'm going to be cold. But that sun is hot. So I may have to take the sweatshirt off. Okay, we're going to make this quick because it is very hot in this car. We're at Barnes & Noble, as you can see back there. And I just wanted to share a quick thought before I headed in. So on the way over here, I was listening to rock music. And I got to thinking, the good thing about rock music, like, I don't think people really think about this, but the reason we like rock is because of the music, not the lyrics. Like, I really don't even think most of the lyrics in a rock song make much sense. There's a couple exceptions like Carry On Wayward Son and stuff like that. But honestly, there are rock songs out there that if you just did not have lyrics, I wouldn't even care. Or, like, I don't even listen to the lyrics. You could be saying a bunch of gibberish and I wouldn't even know it because it's the music I enjoy. Anyway, that's just something I thought on the way over here, and I thought I'd share with you guys. Let me know in the comments if you listen to rock music and if you agree or disagree. Obviously, everybody has their own thoughts, so feel free to disagree, but that's just something I was thinking about. So let's head on into Barnes & Noble and do some writing. Okay, so I lied. I spent money. I really shouldn't have, but I felt like so my mentality now is that my writing is going to be, more important than I've been making it. So it's kind of taken a back seat lately, and I've decided no more. My writing is riding shotgun, and we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff done. And I felt like because of that, I should have, I should make writing at Barnes & Noble special. So I got some drinks and a sandwich, and I got the sandwich. I wasn't planning on getting the sandwich, but I got the sandwich because my lunch was honestly disappointing. It was just boring leftovers and some corn or some carrots. And then I bought some books, which again, was not planning on doing, but again, writing's taking a, I'm making writing more important in my life, and that means craft books. I was gonna get Save the Cat, but honestly, I got what I need out of Save the Cat when I got it from the library, so I really don't need to own it. So I got Story Genius because I hear a lot of other YouTubers talking about this one, so I'm gonna check that out. On the back it said, it's every writer's greatest fear, pouring blood, sweat, and tears into writing hundreds of pages only to realize the story has no sense of urgency and no internal logic. So it's a complete do-over. The prevailing wisdom in the writing community is that there are two ways around this problem: pantsing and plotting. Story coach Lisa Cron has spent decades discovering why these methods rarely work and coming up with a powerful alternative. That really drew me in because I'm not a plotter really, and I would say I'm more of a pantser, but I do need some stuff, so I'm very curious to see what that is about. Boy, is this a close-up. I will say that I had no plans of buying these books, and I only went to look at them because my PA client is doing some things that I thought she might like some of the books that I saw, so I was going to send her pictures. Well, that's a slippery slope. The other one is about nonfiction. It's called On Writing Well, the classic guide to writing nonfiction. I don't have a nonfiction in the works at the moment, but I do think I want to write one, so I thought this might be something good to study, maybe get into doing some quote-unquote schoolwork every now and then, especially since I can't go back to college like I was planning, because money sucks, life sucks, but you move on. While I was in there, I did get the first 2 books in the new series sort of outlined. I got the basic plot and a couple of, key story moments and stuff. Hi, Editing Genevieve here, just popping on to say that I have continued outlining the series since I recorded these clips, and I realized also that I never asked a question at the end of this video, so this is kind of a twofold clip I'm inserting here. I've continued outlining, and I have a couple more of the storylines. Have one storyline that I'm not too sure about, and I wanted to ask you guys what you think. So it's, as I said, it's a YA contemporary romance, and I'm wondering if a storyline where the main male MC has an ex-girlfriend who got pregnant and then has a miscarriage, if that's too heavy of a topic for a YA. It wouldn't be the basis of the plot, it would just be kind of like the inciting incident between the 2 main characters. And I'm also wondering if it should be, if I go with this storyline, if it should be a guy that the main female has a crush on, and then she thinks she can't be with him because he's gonna have a baby, and then, so on and so forth. Or if it should be a friends to lovers story. I can't really decide which one I prefer. I kind of going towards the friends to lovers story, but I'm wondering if I'm only thinking that because that is one of the storylines I still have not figured out for this series. So let me know what you guys think, and let's get continued with the video. But yeah, just the first 2 books. There's going to be 6 books as far as I know, but they're not as clear in my head as the first 2, so I just focused on the first 2, and then I'm going to start writing book 1 soon. So here's the series. So you've seen my hometown in the video where I reflect on the past, which I will pop in the cards if you want to check that out. And I also put it in the description because I don't know about you, but when it's cards, I don't ever click on it because I don't want to interrupt the video I'm watching. So I'll put it in the description as well. So you saw I grew up in a very small rural town, very country, and we went to the Barn Fest the end of last month, and really cemented how I feel about that town, and I kind of miss it, and the feeling of, knowing everybody, and it was just, it's home, and I wanted to bring that forward in a book series. Now, I was going to originally actually make it Remsen, but I'm not sure about the logistics and the legalese of all that, so I'm just going to base it off of Remsen and write like a very country, homey, YA contemporary romance series. I have the tropes, I have the character personalities, I guess, in a way. Very minimal. And I know exactly what's going to happen in book 1. Well, most of it anyway. So that means I'm going to put aside Project JK and work on the first book in this series, which at the moment doesn't even have a project name. I haven't thought of one yet. Yeah, so you might be seeing some writing vlogs, you might not. It depends on how things are going. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but my plan is kind of to write book 1, send that off to developmental editing, and while it's out to developmental editing, write book 2. Stuff like that. But we're not going to push ourselves. We're not going to make any deadlines. We're just going to write and enjoy writing again. I am going to, make it kind of like a career in that I'm going to try to work on it every day. But I'm not going to push myself. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself or any of that stuff. All these people driving by probably think I'm nuts, holding the phone up like this and talking. But anyway, so yeah, that's the basis of the series. On the first series, I will tell you, is an enemies to lovers. So I'm excited to write that too. It sounds difficult, but I'm excited to try, and we'll see what we get. I was gonna stay at Barnes & Noble a little bit longer because it's only 2:53. I was gonna stay until like right up till 4 when I have to be home, but it was getting really busy in there and it was getting hard to concentrate. And also I noticed a lot of my favorite vloggers, Sarah Sutton in particular. Since I brought up Sarah Sutton, let's talk about her most recent book, Dreaming About the Boy Next Door. It is releasing the day that you're seeing this, so hop on over to Amazon and I'll put a link in the description and grab your copy. Just love this cover, isn't it so cool? This is book 2 in her Most Likely To series, but you do not have to read book 1 to read this one. So head on over to Amazon if you are interested and grab that. It is a YA contemporary romance. This is almost the best thing Sarah has ever written. It does not beat out of my league for me, but it is so very close to being just as good as Out of My League. It is fantastic. It's funny. It's sweet. It's emotional. It's just everything you could ever want in a YA contemporary romance is in this book. I highly recommend everybody go read it. And I really, really, really hope that Sarah writes the story of I'm blanking on names. Sorry, Sarah. The best friend that's in Dreaming About the Boy Next Door and the sister of the main male character. I can't remember her name, but I really hope her story comes because I just love that character and I just love the dynamic between her and her brother because they're twins. And it's just, most of the hilarious stuff that happened in the book was between them, and I could not wait to see more. I am so in love with Sarah's writing, and I was fortunate to get an ARC copy of Dream About the Boy Next Door. Thank you, Sarah. And I just loved every minute of it. I could not put it down. Sometimes I even kind of shirked my responsibilities so that I could finish it. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you again, Sarah, and I hope you have a great release. As I said, I'll put the link to this book and her Amazon page in the description if you want to go check out that fantastic book. I highly recommend it. And make sure you leave a review if you do. Posted new vlogs and I forgot my AirPods, so I need to go home so I can watch the vlogs. And I know you're saying, oh, can't you just wait till you get home? No, I can't. So I'm gonna head home and I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. Probably just work on writing. I have a vlog to edit. Okay, I'm back home. I got interrupted by some commotion in the parking lot. So there are an awful lot more people out in the middle of the day than there used to be. And I know that that's because of the pandemic, because it's just a sign of the way our world has changed, because so many people work from home and everything, that they have more flexibility to go out and do things in the middle of the day, which is great, But it's just, I've noticed there's a lot more people out in the middle of the day. So, even kids and stuff. Maybe they're homeschooled, I don't know. But, so I'm home. I'm going to head up, take this thing off because it's suddenly very hot. And, I think to get some more work done on the series outline because it's only 3 o'clock and we're not having dinner for a while yet. And then I have to edit the vlog that's going up tomorrow on Saturday. And also, I just want to say I'm sorry you didn't get a lot of footage of me in Barnes & Noble. I forgot my tripod, my little tabletop tripod, and I use my phone to record, so it's very hard to find places to just set it up. So that's my fault, but hopefully you've enjoyed this vlog. I am going to keep it short. I'm going to end it here. Have a good weekend, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.